Not doing anything wrong. But this is very right from Wade. Very right indeed. His second 180 of the night already.
Yeah, Mickey Mansell's been meticulous in everything he's doing. In normal circumstances, just it's a brilliant start. Mansell's himself currently averaging over 113. Outstanding. Absolutely brilliant.
Got a dart at the bullseye for the 1-2-1 in the opening leg. Missed it. Will he get another dart at the bull? He will. And he hits it as well. James Wade has shot off like a bullet.
James to throw first.
A bit tight. The arm might not feel like it was in the practice room. Disregard that.
What was a possible opening is now a definite opening. Mickey Mansell should be leaving a finish from here. What kind of a finish is he going to leave? Pretty good one by the looks of it.
Well, the mentality when you see the 176 is one treble. But after that first start, he'll have expected more. He got more. And this will be for a breaker thrown right back in this match. There'll be pressure on it, though.
Well, don't hit a maximum. That is superb from James Wade. The perfect setup to leave tops. Asks a question of the Northern Irishman. And he has the answer. This is superb stuff.
Full thing, it's Mickey to throw first.
And these players that can just put the afterburners at any time. If I said in August that Mickey Mansell had 3 consecutive games where he lost 6-0, and he is just a few months later
140.
challenging one of the real greats of darts.
Wade still with the advantage, though. He has the throw in the odd-numbered legs, so he knows just holding his throw will be enough.
43.
It looks like he's going to be under no pressure whatsoever. Straight up and down shot, 60. Now the 3. And then back up to double top.
63.
Yeah, no dramas. He will be back. This has been the worst leg of the match so far for Mickey Mansell. The one good thing is the fact it is on James's throat.
James, you require 40.
Looks like a decent marker. Double 10.
Game shown the 5th.
Really an issue for James Wade. 3-2.
It's Mickey to throw first. Game on.
We've talked an awful lot about this.
Keep him interested. Treble 17 and bull again. This time Wade doesn't get the 51. Now Mickey Mansell, having taken out 140,
57.
It's only 1 point more, but this is a more difficult shot.
141.
He can't throw 2 darts into the same treble. That makes it harder. But it's not impossible. This would be sensation. Oh, Mickey Mansell! The width of a wire, and that could be the difference between winning and losing this game.
But James Wade is tailor-made for this type of opportunity. Massive dart.
60. Mickey requires 24.
Mickey Mansell allowed back to the board to lead this game for the first time, to put him within a leg of victory. Mickey Mansell is 4-3 up.
8th leg, it's Mickey to throw first.
James Wade, the great James Wade, averaging close to performances in the past, but he's never registered 100 average. Tonight could be the night.
He looks comfortable. He looks calm.
That's a killer of a dart for him. Oh, and he's followed it up with another. Yes, he's down to a finish, but James Wade might fancy his chances here.
That's awkward. He's persevering. And that's the reason why I was looking at the treble 18, Bevel James Wade. He knew what he needed. He's been for that 64. That was a decisive moment. Will he be back? Or will Mickey Mansell do something special? Wade will be back for that 64 finish. But the pressure coming back from Mickey Mansell is right there.
James requires 64.
Mansell is 60 for the match. James Wade, it's the 64 that posed him problems in the previous leg. This time he leaves tops. It has to go. It doesn't go. Wade dumbfounded. Mansell
Mickey
with a chance.
60.
20 for tops. This shouldn't be too difficult for Mickey. He's got this loopy throw that shouldn't be in the way. And he brushes James Wade out of the way because on his Grand Slam debut, Mickey Mansell has beaten the three-time finalist James Wade. Group A has a new challenger, and it is Mickey Mansell. You'll see the other two later tonight with Luke Humphries and Rowby-John.
Gary Anderson only missed the Grand Slam on one occasion, which was a couple of years ago, and he's quite vocal actually. It was refreshing to him say, look, it hurt him to miss that event. Never failed to get out of his group. So that's how a steady performer is. And he said in his pre-match interview that it's his favourite tournament.
Yeah, he refused to go to the qualifiers. He said, I'm not good enough, but he's going to go for the ball here. And that's Vintage Gary Anderson to open us up with a 12-darter and a 121 on the ball to strike the first blow.
Break a throw.
That Euro Tour win that got him in the Grand Slam. And as it turned out, because of Mike De Decker winning in Leicester,
140.
and of course Jermaine Wattimena and Richie Edhouse qualifying from the European Championship in Dortmund, Anderson was actually the last confirmed qualifier, wasn't he, before the actual qualifiers, if you know what I mean. He was the last name on the team sheet, and the likes of Damon Hester and Chris Dobie, who run Pro Tours galore,
140.
missed out.
Yeah, Johnny Clayton missed the Pro Tour as well, and it was tough on them three players in the provisional spots going into the Grand Prix. And they can feel a little aggrieved. They've just got to use their spare time wisely this week as a big end to the year, and they could still make a massive impact, those three players we mentioned.
Anderson couldn't see a way there to the treble. He wasn't taking any chances with Joyce
90
on 244, so safely leaves tops.
Yeah, it was just the correct way to go for Gary Anderson. Doesn't need to bring the ball or double five into play. Ryan Joyce way back, he likes double tops, and you'd expect it to be 2-0 from here. Switch to double 10, and it is 2-0. This is a confident start from Gary Anderson.
Thirdly, it's Ryan to throw first.
Onto the coattails of Gary Anderson here, and hope to get a bit of change on the Anderson throw.
117.
Anderson wasn't bothered about leaving 166. Steady on, Gary.
126.
112.62, the Anderson average.
And the double breaking coming here. And an opportunity then to wrap up the game 5-1, and legs are important in this format. And he pins the tops. This is clinical. Got it 113 average, 67% on the doubles. Anderson throwing to wrap up a convincing victory against a really awkward opponent.
But this is as good as we've seen so far on the opening day of the Grand Slam. Hit 5 big darts. 116.67. This is sensational from Anderson.
93.
This is Anderson putting down a marker.
77.
Unlucky with the bounce out there, but he's well in command of this match. Highest average in a group game is from Michael van Gerwen, 115.19.
That was one match dart.
Right, you require 128.
Yeah, that was against Joe Cullen in 2021. Anderson looks like he's going to fall short of that, but it's still a brilliant display.
Carry required 40.
What a performance from Gary Anderson. That has put down a huge marker to the rest of the big names of the Grand Slam. An average of 113.2, 5 out of 8 on the doubles. That was vintage Gary Anderson.
Again, pretty sharpish.
Yeah, and he's up against a player in Dimitri who, as you've mentioned, a couple of big wins this year, but he's spoken himself. His confidence just is not there at the moment. His last 6 matches, granted 3 have been at the Grand Prix, they've been in the 80s. He's not doing too well. This would be very, very good. It's not going to be.
Yeah, considering when he won the
180.
World Match Play, played so well in the Premier League as well after that, and we're thinking that this is it. It's now Dimitri's time. Then gets to the World Match Play final again, of course, but just not. It's actually odd he won the UK Open, because that's the outlier here. Tops now for a breaker throw. Now his darts do sit down, so that is not a help. It is a hindrance. Can he find it?
26. Dimitri require 96.
Double 18, and he does pin it. At no point did he look in control of that leg, Dimitri.
Up there, and he needs to sometimes just chill, because other times he's getting so het up. Look at the UK Open final. He was going to implode. It was taking forever to throw a dart.
He just never seems to play with freedom.
Never. And that is the art of playing, doing anything well, let's be fair. Because if you're not playing with freedom, there is that element of fear, there's that element of just over-analysing, and also it will never be effortless, never.
140.
Moving over to try to hit a treble, can't stay there, surely.
65. Dimitri require 138.
He's taken out 2 good finishes in this match already, Bergh, unable to add the 138.
26.
And made a little bit of a mess of it, truth be told.
Didn't he just? Lawrence does not want to go above the 60 with his first dart. Now he's got to move. Looking for the left-hand side. It's just really awkward.
76.
Well, that was a good dart.
Dimitri require 112.
Yeah, you just think if he could have missed below, he could have stacked one on top, but unable to. So Dimitri to extend his advantage.
72. Lawrence, you require
One dart
40.
to go, 3-1 up. Now for a level game. Big moments in this group. It contains Littler and Keane Barry. Big dart.
30.
Oh.
Dimitri
They were all a bit
40.
messy, weren't they?
Well, he keeps getting chances in this match, Ilagan. This time it's Dimi having to shuffle over.
30.
And it's he who makes a mess of things.
Well, he looks calm enough, Lawrence. Cool, calm and composed. Again, it's awkward. He's got to go one side or the other. Looks like he's aiming to the right-hand side of that first dart. Now he's got to go left. He's got to go left, unless he just fancies going right. He's going right. Is he going right?
Dimitri required 10.
Well, he tried.
Oh, he tried. Work his way off it and in. Off it and in. Now he's moving.
Well, I was about to say, and that's the difference with the way their darts lie. He should have been able to use those.
Oh my word. Right, okay. Right, because the way that his darts lay in the board, one below the double two is not a disaster. He can work off the one. These are all positives. Oh, this is so messy. Dimitri's getting away with it here. Just so hard work for the pair of them.
But eventually, Dimitri van den Bergh, who could easily have found himself 3-1 down in this match, is 3-1 to the...
To be fair, he's not had a good game. He was the better player for the first two legs. He really was. Then, obviously, that leg, we'll call it that leg, where they both had umpteen chances. That went the wrong way for him. And since then, he's got worse, and Dimitri's just kind of stayed the same.
And it doesn't get any easier, I'm afraid, because it's Luke Littler and Keane Barry who are the other two players in this group, and Keane Barry is certainly a different player now to the one who started 2024.
Yeah.
95.
And just the one leg registered for Lawrence as well. That's another problem. So, yeah, he's got quite a lot on his plate at the moment.
140. Dimitri require 164.
Well, if Dimitri is to move out of this group and further, bullseye now! Oh, Dimitri finishes at 96, 86, 68, and that 164. Some of it was very, very good, but it's a great opening win for Dimitri van den Bergh against Lawrence Ilagan.
And we've still got
games like this, not letting the pace affect him, because I tell you, when you've got that in the armoury.
140.
I like that.
Michael Smith won't be too perturbed by that visit from Mensur. 81 for the leg, double 12, double 6. Usually pretty good on double 6 is Michael Smith. When he throws his practice darts before a game gets going, it's usually double 11, ball at double 6.
Mansell in that first game where, listen, most of my notes were saying it was going to be a comfortable victory for James Wade. But that's the type of numbers you have to post if you want to be an elite player, and fair play to Mensur.
134.
Leaves himself 76. And it's a 76 that he might have to take out. He had very little problem with the 72 a couple of legs ago to hold his throw.
Well, expect it to be the first dart, same target. Or is he going down with the 16s?
For the double 14. Now then, Mensur. That was such a key part of his game at his best.
Belter of an individual's game that went the distance, and a monster average from Mensur in that one.
Yeah, that was back in 2020.
135.
But Smith has beaten him at the UK Open a couple of years ago. Went to a last leg decider, 10-9. Beat him at the World Match Play in extra legs. They have had some real battles, and this one might turn into a real battle. Because look at Mensur with another great shot to get down to a finish from that sort of mid-range in the 200s.
'72. Mensur require 109.
Very much in the balance. But it's Mensur with the first attempt at the finish. It's one that the pros fancy. They need a treble with one of the first two darts. That's done with the first. for double 16.
92.
Well, it would have been clearing nearly 300 points and 2 visits to the ball. But this is an opportunity for Michael Smith for a bit of breathing space. Is it double-double? It is. There's the first. And there's the second. Rapier-like stuff from the bully boy. He's got daylight. He's a leg away, and Mensur Suljovic is spitting feathers
With real panache. And look at that response. Look at that response.
Game on.
Full King Kong mode for Mensur Suljovic. At the end of a ton-plus finish there, he had to be perfect because by and large he's been outscored by Michael Smith. He'll feel like he's been in the game, he's been getting opportunities, but they haven't been as good as the opportunities Michael Smith has been creating for himself. And it looks like he's going to get an opportunity here to close this out and win it 5-2.
It's the kind of precious situation you want to be in. It can maybe just a great foundation for what could be a great competition. But this for the match.
Treble 17. Not found. Mensur Suljovic.
97.
Can he conjure up something magical to stay in this contest?
Dimitri van den Bergh, his good friend. He finished with real aplomb in his game. You can leave it pretty. He'll take his time. He'll make Michael Smith think.
94.
Double 12 then for a 5-2 win, and the bully boy, the champion 2 years ago. Double 3 is found for a 5-2 victory, and the world number 2 is up and running with a win at this year's Grand Slam of Darts. Another entertaining battle between the bully boy and the gentle, but this one goes the way of Michael Smith.
This could be a spectacular start. Of course, Van Leuven had the darts and Van Gerwen with a pedestrian start, should we say.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is the opportunity, isn't it? This is the time to make the most of it. Just getting that first leg under your belt is such a settler for anyone.
32.
That's a chance. What can Van Gerwen do here? And that's the answer. That is what Van Gerwen can do here. And a lesson in the opening leg there for Van Leuven. If you miss against one of the best in the business, that is what is tough at the top at the highest level these days.
85.
Arguably the most competitive that it's ever been in the PDC at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely the most open. And we can see that from the results we've seen at majors recently with Richie Edhouse and Hector Decker picking up major titles.
You know what he needs? Oh, irresistible from Michael Van Gerwen. Just when Noa-Lynn thought there was an opportunity to get a leg on the board. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? The reaction of both players. She's averaging 85. She's pushing Van Gerwen.
405. I will require 170.
So 170 each.
434.
Great switch there.
Noa-Lynn, you require 107.
36, but Van Leuven can't find the treble.
43. I will require 36.
Disappointment there for Noa-Lynn. No problem at all with a switch to double 14. Terrific there from Michael Van Gerwen. And he's won 4 legs in a hurry. Now he is in the mood, isn't he? As he pushes his average up to just shy of 100. I mean, to be fair, Van Leuven's given a real go, an 85 average throughout. But just that one dart and a double and paying the price for missing it.
You know, we often say it's all about timing, and there's just been a few mistimed scores from Van Leuven. As you say, Van Gerwen now a man in a hurry.
Hang on a minute.
421.
Yeah, unlucky.
47.
But it may be the last dart she throws in this opening match of the Grand Slam. Michael Van Gerwen looking at double 16.
31.
2 match darts gone, so a chance here for Van Leuven.
It's the first single for tops.
Just hit the flag, didn't it?
We require 16.
So back comes Michael Van Gerwen to wrap this up. And there it is. In the end, it was quite comfortable. Noa-Lynn, Van Leuven gave it a real go in the end, but missing a dart at tops in the opening leg changed the course of the game. She averaged 86, but Michael Van Gerwen really putting on a masterclass after that.
Exciting young player. It was Keane, then Josh Rock, then Jan van Veen, now Nyman and Little are both arrived.
A lot now.
31.
You're getting one every year at least.
Yeah.
Littler leaving that double 15 of which he is so fond. How fond of it is he tonight? Oh, 10 double 10. Well, not that fond it would turn out.
Well, you were right to say he was fond of it, Dan, because when he wants 81, he sometimes, well,
21.
invariably goes 51-30. So, might be a change of MO around that as well. We shall see how that unfolds. They've met, well, they really were on a pinhead, weren't they? He has the ability to do that with the extra long points that Luke Littler uses. He really can fit a lot of his darts in there.
Can he get another one in? Of course he can. As Luke Littler tees up a potential 9-darter, what would be a record-breaking 5th of the year for the teenager.
Come on, then. Left 60. Without wanting to sound like really boring, it is all about legs. It's all about not losing legs and winning 5, because every leg counts in this knockout. In this round robin discipline. And he's kind of contorted. King Barry, when he's on, when he's rhythmical, he's a challenge for anyone, that's for sure.
Look at this though, bullseye for a 1-2-1, and Luke Littler is absolutely flying. 14-darter, 11-darter, 12-darter. He only needs 2 more legs, and at the minute he's averaging 122.
Confident, Dan, as he did in the World Series finals. That was ridiculous.
Look at that, 1 treble-less visit.
98.
I know it's only a first to 5 game,
but still.
Yeah.
90. Luke Ilagan, 170.
This would be typical LL.
To leave the double 15 again? No. Leaves himself tops. And there's a very good chance he'll get a look at it for the match. But it's not certainty. Now it is. And Keane Barry maybe slipped to a 5-0 defeat on his Grand Slam debut.
Double 10, and he loves it, like Dan said, and he does indeed. A 5-0 win. Luke Littler over Keane Barry in this Group F contest with an average of 112.16. Look, we know what he's capable of. We know he's the Premier League champion. But please remember, this is still his debut in the Grand Slam.
Real spell, but he didn't kick on from there. And yeah, just take what he can from this Grand Slam, and he can get through the playoffs, get himself in the World Championships, and end this year on a positive.
I'm sure many people have said to him, got nothing to lose, but he has high expectations, he can produce the goods. But one worrying stat was he's only beat 2 current top 32 players in the order of merit this year, He beat Nathan Aspinall back in February, might be Decker in October, but a chance here with this 99. Tops maybe.
It's a bit wide.
39. Luke require
Humphries.
124.
And the 60 could still get awkward for Rodriguez if he comes back. Bullseye. Marginally misses out. Rodriguez got to focus here now. Wasted a dart the previous visit.
Stay straight with the first, perfect. Just has to move across more centrally. And that will settle him down. It's 93, but not a lot of pressure coming back from Luke Humphries.
It's a good last start, but just got a little bit scrappy the end of this leg. Humphries, he missed the ball for a 1-2-4 in the previous leg. And he misses a chance for this leg and just give himself a little telling off there, Luke Humphries. What a chance for Rodriguez here for the break of throw.
What a kiss off the tungsten arrows, because when you're in that situation and you're not winning games like Rowby is at the moment, you feel like things are going against you. They were well thrown darts, those first two were double 12 and double 6. These players now, the longer the better. This is like a 60-metre sprint.
Humphries comfortably topped his group last year, a group that featured Gary Anderson, Dirk van Dijvenbode and Steve Lennon. And should reduce the arrears from here. A good last start.
22.
Super quick. And Rowby, it's hope over expectation this leg. But the fact he's got his darts in the next one. Still big moments in this game. Can the champ reduce the arrears? This is awkward now.
30. Rowby-John require 170.
It's not going to go. Double 5. Got to be careful.
58.
You come inside, you're messing around with double 1s and double 2s, and nowhere near. They went guides, but he finds a double 5. Hold the throw, 3-2. Rodriguez, though, has got the break, but his throw will come under pressure at some point. He's got to be able to withstand it.
96.
The pressure will tell when he throws for the match, providing Humphries holds his throw here.
Luke require 164.
Incredible performance from Rowby. But Luke Humphries does special things and take that.
Incredible from Luke Humphries. Rowby-John was waiting on a Tom Plush finish for the match, and he's dropped low here. And is that the opening? That's why he's the defending champ.
Luke Humphries now looks like he's got the answers. Oh, has he?
Again, another one. Unlucky, but it's a turn. It's okay.
And listen to the thump of the darts going in for Rowby. That's a good sign for him. Hey, that's why he's the #1. That is why he's the world champion.
The bunting game he mentioned was at the Grand Prix. He lost the opening 5 legs, and Bunting had a match start. He's put a clean sweep. 6 days later, Humphries is in the final.
Interesting decision there, Mark.
38.
I wonder if he's just beginning to doubt that. He's had special moments in this game as Rowby. Is this going to top the lot?
And what a performance from Rowby-John Rodriguez. He's caused a real stir here on the opening day. He's beaten the defending champion with a 1-4-1 finish. Luke Humphries will now face James Wade tomorrow. Rowby-John Rodriguez goes to, he plays Mickey Mansell in the second game tomorrow. Big victory for the Austrian.
More closely than most of the players out there. That's why he hits more 180s than the vast majority of players out there.
124.
Didn't need one there.
Hit a bucket load in the Grand Prix final, didn't he? The reigning Maxes. Talking of Maxes, hi there.
Mike requires 74.
42 for 32.
142.
Well, he was particularly deadly on double 16 over the course of the World Grand Prix, both at the start and the end of legs. But he's got time to hit it again.
121.
Throwing some stinkers in this game.
Game shown the
It is 1-1, but I think Mike Decker will be feeling a bit better about himself than Jermaine.
100. 60.
He's in an event where we've already alluded to, haven't we, about how difficult it is to qualify. Incredibly hard.
Now, while it's difficult to stop the snowball when it's going down, when it's going up, everything feels a bit easier. And this is ranking money guaranteed for the pair of them. They're only going to be moving on up in the world.
100. Mike require 158.
Oh, that's perfect. First start, Merchant, double 19 isn't found.
120.
Maybe under it. Oh, that's unlucky.
120. Mike required 38.
He's going for it. The eyes told me he's going for it. For a level gain.
Game shot.
That's quality.
Mike De Decker has already won more legs in this game than he won in the entirety of his Grand Slam debut a few years ago.
123.
What a difference 3 years makes.
That's 5-1 to probably exactly the sort of dart that he wouldn't have thrown until he'd slowed that action down.
100%.
97. Jermaine require 141.
It's on. No longer. And Mike De Decker, 146. Just do that thing you kept doing at the World Grand Prix in reverse.
Kept starting 32, 57, 57. Now he needs, like Dan said, 57, 57, 32.
130. Jermaine required 32.
Fancied it, you can tell by his face. Next door for double 8. Important little moment in the game, and Jermaine Wattimena is up to it. 3-2. 5 legs in, all holes of throw. Both players averaging around the 100 mark. This is what you would expect from a major champion and a major finalist.
Recent as well. Couldn't be any more recent, really, could they? In terms of majors, the pair of them are at it. Needs a 2 or 3 treble visit here. Just don't think a ton will feel enough.
100. Mike require 112.
One treble combo for Mike De Decker. He's not really a guide, and he can't find it.
56. Jermaine require 160.
We'd love to say. Oh, wow. Tops. Oh, my word. He's throwing some of the best stuff he's done for a long time. And there you see the look on Mike De Decker's face. A 160 finish under pressure. That could be the finish, could be the catalyst of maybe Dan getting out of the group, who knows.
$57. $131.
Brutal. With the darts, 90 left after 9. Good luck with dealing with that.
Needs to fill it up to get to a finish. And he can't do it. Jermaine Wattimena has got the freedom of the board to do what he wants. Oh, ball tops for 5-2. It is a stunning performance for the European Championship finalist, and he knows it. Jermaine Wattimena beats De Decker 5 legs to 2 and jumps up to the top of Group E alongside the world number 2 Michael.